No one's looking. That's trespassing. They don't like it when you do that. Alright, so I won't be able to talk to him. Because he'll freak out. Unless I can really quickly talk to him.
Brother. Dearest brother. Is that you?
Yes.
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get to Skalitz for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again. Please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again.
Let's get out of here before he freaks out. Alright, we got ourselves a symptom. I don't think I have water to give him, do I? I don't have any in my inventory. But that's a detail. Water doesn't stay in you. It really just does nothing stays in you. All the stuff in your body gets flushed out constantly. And you get a fever. What other symptoms are there to find? Although if a symptom is specific to straw, we're not gonna know. Because the game shit itself every time you try to go there. Oh, so that's... Is this the stable? That's not the front stable gate, no. This is the front stable gate, I think, so that's straw. That's the house to avoid. Are there more places to check out? That's the place I'm not allowed into, which he will now remind me. There he goes. You wanna go in and talk to that dude? Nourishment is approaching low again. Just encouraging myself to get that plague. This, I opened that before, it's just a storehouse. Do you have plague? You don't even have name. You're not cool enough to have a plague. Alright. I think it's time to go back to the church then. And pay a visit. There we go. Let's go pay a visit to the hospital. See if what we can resolve about this situation. Investigate the plague. Very localized within the town. There's the monastery. We are well known and well liked there, especially with all the thieving. Although it's usually not thieving, it's mostly just pesky lock opening. I have become pesky lock opening man. We burned through that much of the day already? Damn. It's about to be sunfall. That makes it a little hard to proceed with some of this stuff. Alright. Is she gonna be still awake? There she is.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well. I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
This would be such like a the sky is falling moment if I was coming here for the first time right now, because this is the first time the main story points you at her, I believe, which means that you'd go from a plague town to the town that is entirely made up of your people also being in a similar situation, and they all need to be dealt with. You're like, oh my goodness, everyone's dying and sick. How do I deal with any of this? Hey, Nicodemus, wake up.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it? Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
Oh, objective failed. Investigate the plague. I guess I didn't get it all. Shit.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
Was he about to punch me in the face? What was that animation? I'm gonna get you. Oops. Trying to click on the books. Or is it this book?
Hey, watch it.
Cygnus Cassius. Alright.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Didn't I read this already? Okay. Yeah, I think I've read this already. Diphtheria does not affect animals, nor do they suffer from it.
I pray to God the worst is over.
Plague, caused by black bile fluctuations, many signs, fever, malaise, spastic cough, diarrhea, great thirst, sores. Don't know about the black spots. Some are not afflicted. Small animals do not suffer from the plague, but bigger ones may be affected. He said everyone was dead, though. Yellow bile leads to dysentery, violent diarrhea, vomiting, thirst, abdominal cramps, person to person, but animals do not. So the animals are dead, so dysentery is not it. Everything else matches perfectly, though. The blood weakness, poisoning. Poisoning would make sense because it happened right after the raiders, and I would assume it was so specific that I would assume that they did it. That's probably why they escaped. Convulsions, diarrhea, thirst. Poisoned by gas and stuff. There's a rash, however, it does not occur if the poison is ingested through food consumed. Poisoning is not transmitted between humans or animals, but if they all drink, for example, from the same source of water, people are infected as well as animals, and latter often sooner. So it could be poison. Poison matches the scenario of, you know, being attacked by raiders that seem to be weirdly easy to repel, and then everyone starts dying afterwards. It takes out humans and animals. Thirst, convulsions, diarrhea, poisoning. Saint Vitus dance. I don't think anyone is dancing. I don't think that even slightly matches. But now I remember reading this document, especially now. Alright, so poisoning from blood weakening, I don't know. We'll see what exactly I'm supposed to actually say to him. I don't know how the dialogue's going to be formatted. Don't lay down. Don't lay down.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent! I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus. Good luck, Brother Nicodemus.
And to you, Henry.
Let's not give the captive any special treatment, necessarily. Alright, so... go to the book. Merhoyed remedy. Well, that's pretty specific. Alright. I wasn't sure. I was actually, like, worried. I wouldn't know which one to do. Alright. Recipe of the healing potion that should cure the afflicted Merhoyed villagers. Prepare clean water. One handful of valerian. 2 of thistle. Let's see. 1 valerian, 2 thistle, some charcoal. Okay. Oh, that's not what I was going for. Let's start with the actual stuff. So... water. The water's way... what? It was coming out of my elbow. Alright. Whoopsie. I always... the same stuff I'm doing when I'm managing my schedule half the time, because I just sit here and like triple check everything constantly, because I'm just trying to not wanting to drop anything here. Thistle, valerian, charcoal. Oh, do I have the herbs? Shit. Or did he say he was giving them to me? where's the charcoal? Or how do I get charcoal? Nope. I've got the thistle and valerian, but I need charcoal. Oh, charcoal. Oh, did I pick up charcoal? Did I manage to pick up charcoal first and then think it was thistle? That probably happened. Alright, well, shit happens. That should work. The aqua's gone, because it disappears the moment you walk away. Oh yeah, that glorious pouring animation. That's a trip. Bizarre. Alright. The actual recipe. Stop changing the page. Oh, no, I stopped pressing it a while ago. There we go. So 2 thistle, then boil for 2 turns, valerian 1 turn, leave to cool, then add charcoal but do not boil. Okay. So 2 thistle, 2 turn, 1 valerian, 1 turn. Oh, right. Bellows is left trigger. One turn. Two turn. Valerian. One turn. Wait for it to cool. Then add the charcoal. No! You That's not how this game controls. Oh well, we'll just have to see if it works or not. You always have to pick it up, then put it in. Manually. But he just automatically threw it in. I was preparing the charcoal, I was picking it up. And they're like, we'll throw it in. I'm like, you son of a... You can't just change the controls like a surprise whenever you feel like it. This will complete the potion, we'll have to see. You fucked it all up. You brewed 8 for Marriott. Alright, I think I did it. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna allow it to cool first, as the instructions indicated, but it surprised me. Don't surprise me, game. Getting away with a fair bit of the time of day not mattering, and just kind of going forward with the quests. Oh, right. Last will and testament. He's down there. Wait, he's at the tavern? I guess he might be awake then. I thought I wouldn't be able to reach him, but he's apparently at the tavern, although by the time I get down there, he might be no longer there. Wow. Fast traveling across one town takes like 2 hours, apparently. He might not be there anymore. What? Which way am I? Oh, I'm facing that way. That's the right way, right? Yeah. Alright, pull out a torch or I'll get arrested. Let's wander on foot for a second, so I can figure out where I'm going. Where is this? Who is it? Hi. How you doing? Having a nice time? Hey, Mr. Guard. Don't mind me. It's just the benevolent lockpicker. I'll clear your plagues, but also open all your locks for some reason and then walk away. Ooh. Is he in this building? Isn't this where they craft armor? Oh no, that's like a bearded man talking, isn't it? I thought that was a helm. Is that a sign that means I'm the priest guy that does the preaching? Huh. Interesting. Well, I got plague victims that are going to die. So let's focus on that, instead of waiting through the night for a priest to wake up. I can click on the fast travel spot that's hiding behind. There we go. We'll ride long through the night. Because my character does not need to sleep, particularly, ever. Gets away with huge stretches of not sleeping, which I'm cool with, except for the part where everyone else keeps sleeping. That's a problem. They need to cut their shit. We are arrived. Where exactly are they right now? Oh, inside that building, perhaps? Please don't be inside of Straw's house, for example. Oh no. Are they inside Straw's house? Is that Straw's house? Isn't this Straw's house?
Hey, Henry's come to see us!
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family, while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
Oh, thank goodness he's conveniently taken care of Straw. So I don't have to worry about that crash. I don't think this is the Straw household. Or is it? It is, isn't it? Isn't that Straw? So this time it didn't crash. Does him proceeding to... Maybe the story progressed in a way where that's whatever scene was breaking doesn't happen now. Still gonna save constantly in this town.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I hope I can be of some great service to you.
We found out what could be the cause of the affliction.
And?
You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my suspicions.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
They did say a few of them got through. I have to actually cure the people first, I think. Are you wifey?
What? No. Oh, the agony.
Are you wife? Oh, there's Johanka.
What the hell are you doing?
Johanka? Can you stand up, please, so I can... Yeah.
Lord, what are you punishing me for?
No? No, don't go back down. I need to treat her.
Hey!
No. My God.
How do
Look where you got me sleep.
How do I treat people in this game? Everyone's always just whining and sleeping. I was supposed to treat them, right? Give the cure to the sick. Optional. Jesus. I can find other sick people. That one guy wanted a drink. It'll be very easy to treat him. Our guy with the injured arm is not sick. This is one of the houses. The wife of the dead. The wife of the dead.
You're back?
Yes, and I have something to make you well again.
Good Lord above. Thank you for showing us your mercy.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you, Good Samaritan.
Did I do it right, though? I wonder when I get confirmation that this is correct or not. Also, how many... I don't know how many people are sick for sure, so I'm not super sure if I'll know when I'm done. This is the delirious one.
Brother, is that you? We have to hitch up the sled.
Yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
Alright. Supposedly you talk to the one named character in the area and they'll cure all the other people that are the nameless villagers. This seems to be the indication. How many people are sick, though? What is that fire? What is that fire? Oh. It's where they burned the plague animals. Probably don't want to be that close to that. I don't know if I don't know if the particulate can still be... I don't know if it can, based on the heat that levitates and everything, I don't know if it can be disease at that point, or if it's, at that point, by the time it's flying through the air, if it's, has to be sanitized by the heat. But I wouldn't really want to risk it. Although it is poisoning, so... That does mean we know it's not a plague. If it's poisoning, it's not a plague. It's not a disease. Or disease, I think disease is still accurate, but I mean, like, if it's poisoning, that means it's not a
Is someone there?
Villager. He's unnamed. That door doesn't open. Alright. If it's poisoning, that means it's not contagious, I believe. I don't think poisons are contagious.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melican.
I don't know who else needs help. Oh, I think there's a house on the other side of this. That's the guy that needed the will. There we go. Alright, I'll climb this fence then. If you're gonna be stubborn. You're the one. Sorry for opening your locks all the time earlier. It's just, it amuses me.
You're back?
Of course. I always keep my word.
I don't doubt that, naturally. Did you deliver my will?
Yeah, can he?
Not as yet.
Then be quick about it, please. A man on his deathbed must set his house in order.
Don't worry, I've brought a remedy from Sasau. Drink this regularly, you and everyone in the house.
A remedy? You have hands of gold,
please,
pure
please.
gold, my boy.
Please.
God bless you.
No more suffering.
I figured the cure for the disease is a bit of a priority over the whole will situation that will become the timeline on that will is kind of pushed back by the whole surviving part. How's my armor doing? It's poopy. Probably because of the rain. Oh, you put that away. Nasty boy. I don't know who else is sick. It might be counting towards the total, it might be counting the prisoner, actually.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Never cross me again. Oh boy.
Thank Brother Nicodemus. Without him, there'd have been no potion.
I'll do that. Now open up that shed.
Never cross me again. Or you'll get an entire town cured of disease and it'll work out really nicely for you. It's a weird time for a strange threat or whatever that is. Alright, you can go.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Wait and see if the remedy works. Goodbye. Close. And close. If I could talk to him, I could probably learn about the thing that happened, actually. I mean, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Report me for lockpicking? He doesn't live here. He's the one that's been captured. How's that stealth stat? 9%. It's not going fast. Oh wait, I should be looking at lockpicking actually. That's rank 6 now. It's way above maintenance and pickpocketing. Pickpocketing I still haven't even learned how to do, and I also don't really know who I'd do it on in the first place, and maintenance is not fun to do. I think you might get skill up from using maintenance kits, which I don't know if there's a minigame or if they just get used and that's it, but boy do I not really like doing the sword sharpening minigame, so I'm kind of just been hoping to avoid that for the most part. Yeah, top skills are horsemanship and reading. Horsemanship sure levels up a lot easier passively than reading. My unarmed is almost as high as my sword. Holy crap. And there's warfare, which I'm not really sure what that means. Total fighting skill with weapons or unarmed. So just the more fighting you do, the more you get. Your attacks are faster, and it hurts your opponent's defenses more. Okay. It's kind of one of those supplementary stats. By comparison, I think.
Lord, please end this. Please, no more suffering.
Alright. So at this point, it's just waiting time. But it is morning time, right? Well then, I guess we're gonna go deliver that will. Here we go. I'll head my ass right back down there, because we have to wait for the discovery of whether or not this works. So I'll just spend that time traveling. And maybe I'll stay at an inn while I'm there.